Hey guys, Dr. Jeremy Wampler here. I'm a physical therapist that specializes in working with golfers. Have you ever experienced a scenario where you stretch out and then an hour or two later you feel like you've tightened right back up? Well, this is really common and we're going to talk about a solution to improve that today. So what we should know is when we stretch out our muscles, we usually get a temporary change in length, but within minutes to hours it tends to regress back to its baseline. Unless we can start to use these muscles functionally and during a strengthening exercise. We're going to talk a little bit about how to improve your thoracic rotation today and how to improve that and maintain that so when you're golfing you can get permanent changes that can help your game. Okay, so if I want to stretch into right rotation, which if you're a right-handed golfer would be like going into your backswing position, I'm going to lay on my left side just like this. I'm going to flex my knees towards my chest. This is to hold my lower back more in place so the stretch goes more to the middle portion of our spine versus the lower. I'm going to have my hands here just to stabilize my knees. From this position here, I'm going to roll back with my arm extended just like this, and I should feel a lot of stretch through my chest and through my middle back. If you have shoulder problems and this hurts you, you can always just rest your arms here and just rotate in this position. I may hold this 5 or 10 seconds, come back, and repeat it multiple times. Sometimes I'll have people do anywhere from 10 to 20 times in a row. Okay, so here's where the magic comes in. Here's where we start to maintain and keep that flexibility we gained. We have a couple options for tools here. We can use just a band like this with a handle, or I'll be using the Golf Forever tool here. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to improve that right rotation, that thoracic rotation that we just gained with that other exercise. So I have the pad here just to prevent my knee from getting irritated on the floor. You don't necessarily have to use it. Sometimes we have people use a pillow. This leg is important. This leg is going to be flexed in this position once again to keep my lower back more fixed so it doesn't move as much, and we can isolate the work to our middle portion of our spine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold this just like this, and I'm going to rotate as far as I can, trying to work into that new range of motion I just gained and come back. What you don't want to do is let that leg flare out like this, because then we may cheat into our lower back. So we're going to keep that leg, that knee pointing forward, and we'll go in this position just like this. Hold it for a second and bring it back. Okay guys, so hopefully that's been helpful. You've learned a couple exercises you can work on. These can really help improve your ability to rotate during your golf swing. So give them a try and see if you can start improving and permanently improving your flexibility.